Ironwood Games. This is Andrew, and thanks for joining me today. I'm going to try out Dungeon Keeper Gold. So I'm going to launch it here, and I think we're going to see how this works. It's running in DOSBox, and it's been a little sluggish here. So let's watch this little intro video. I've never played Dungeon Keeper. One of my all-time favorites, or a fan favorite of mine, game is Evil Genius. I don't know if you are familiar with it. If not, I plan to do a series on it at some point, probably soon. There's an Evil Genius 2 now, fairly recently, which is why I started thinking about doing the Evil Genius, so I can pick up Evil Genius 2. But what if I recall correctly, Evil Genius was kind of described or always called a spiritual successor to Dungeon Keeper. And never having played it, it was on GOG. It was on sale here on GOG for just a couple of dollars. So I thought, I'll pick it up, we'll give it a try, and we will see how I like it. If it is reminiscent of Evil Genius and the gameplay that I like, if it's what it does well, where maybe they improved on. So this intro video gives you the hero going in to slay the Dungeon Keeper and gets slain himself. So we're gonna, I think we've got our options set pretty well. One thing I learned is this mouse icon is very interesting. You have to use the tip of the left horn to actually click and drag, and not the center of the icon on that. So it's kind of a little weird. I don't know if they use this icon throughout the game, but we'll find out.
Smile. Set in the realm of joy, the people of Eversmile are plagued only by aching facial muscles, and not anthrax as we had hoped. Eversmile is a disgusting land of good humor and polite frivolity.
Alright, so it looks like this is, maybe this T stands for tutorial, is going to be our first level. This must be our loading screen. Alright, this is our dungeon heart. The first thing a keeper needs is somewhere to keep gold when it's been mined out of the rock by his imps. To create a treasure room, select the treasure room icon from the rooms panel and fill the empty area to the west with treasure room tiles. So, okay, let's look at our interface here. West is over this way. This must be the room they want us to fill. I might have to turn the sensitivity down a little bit. We're jumping all over. So very similar in when we see an Evil Genius, you're kind of hollowing out a mountain to make a underground layer, and you're filling up rooms. So similarly here, we have our dungeon, and we are going to designate areas for different types of rooms. So here we have our treasure room to keep our gold. Expertly done. Press the right mouse button to turn the pointer back into the hand of evil. Okay. So this is the hand of evil. The theme of it is, kind of its highlight, and then it really sticks to everything being kind of evil. As you see, this regular mouse pointer being called the hand of evil. Mine out the gold to the east by tagging the area with the left mouse button. Your imps will dig out the gold and carry it back to your treasure room. Okay, so This must be the area east where we've got some gold. Okay, so we can click and drag. Let's see. Is there... That's just computer assistance. We'll deal with the sensitivity here later. I think since this is the tutorial, we're just kind of learning this. So the premise, I can take the gold out of the treasure room. Interesting, and I can put it back. Is that we are, right, the evil dungeon keeper, and we are going to build up a dungeon to trap and murder the heroes that would come to defeat us. So it's a kind of base construction management thing, kind of from the perspective of, you know, the bad guys. Instead of going out and adventuring to destroy the bad guy, you are the bad guy and you're going to protect your domain. Alright, greedily done, Keeper. Now you need to turn some of your dungeon into a lair. Lairs are where creatures rest and recover. The area your imps just mined out would be an ideal spot for some creatures to lurk. Select the lair icon from the rooms panel. Alright, so this must be a lair. This I don't feel like I can drag as easily. Okay. Dig a tunnel that connects to the portal to the north. Portals appear on the map as flashing squares until they are claimed. Creatures only use portals claimed by a keeper. Your imps claim a portal as soon as it connects to your dungeon. Okay, so... they're building a layer here, and we are going to mine up a path to this portal. And then we see it flashing on our map here, and it should be claimed here any minute.
An entrance has been claimed.
There we go. Looks like we've claimed it. Hopefully we'll get our next tooltip here. Alright, your first minion has arrived. It's a giant fly. It can spit corrosive vomit at your enemies, and its wings grant the hideous insect the speed to intercept the most nimble trespassers. So we have a minion. Let's click the menu. New creature in Dungeon Fly. A beetle has scuttled into your realm. It's tough enough to absorb a lot of damage. Like most creatures, beetles require food. Dig out a new area, select the hatchery icon, and create your hatchery. Tasty snacks will soon emerge from its enchanted soil. Alright, so here they're just teaching us about the different room types. I don't know if we can go into that. That's our beetle. That's fun. Ooh, we got another beetle. And then this is going to be our hatchery, where we're going to hatch little guys, I guess. And then the beetles kind of hang out in their little dung pile. Let's try and build a little more hatchery room. Let's see how many spaces this game wants, the tutorial wants here before we're satisfied on hatcheries.
Your creatures need a bigger lair.
Go build a little hatchery around here. Alright, we got it. Imps fortify your walls to prevent intruders tunneling in. If you want to create more imps, go to the research panel, select the imp icon, and left-click anywhere in the dungeon. Each imp you create costs more than the previous one. Okay, so this imp is going to cost 600, and then 750, and then 900, 1050, 1200. So it looks like they go up by 150. And then we've got more imps. Possess creature, control a creature directly. That's fun. I don't know if we're supposed to create imps until we
Your creatures need a bigger lair.
can't create
You
anymore.
must have enough gold.
Our next tutorial piece is, let's see. So we got some more flies. Some more beetles that are wandering around. Ooh. There's the fly in the water, having a good old day. Let's see, can we zoom out only on the map?
Your creatures need a bigger lair.
Let's see what this is. No more living space. No more living space. So let's mine out some more spaces. Now that we have more imps, these kinds of things should go quickly. So our imps are our workers. Let's make some more living space.
It is payday. Your creatures need a bigger lair. You do not have enough gold.
Oh, we don't have enough gold for all of these things. Uh-oh, we made too many imps. So now we don't have enough gold. Do we have any more gold areas? Here's a little room. These look like some gold. Maybe, but no, that's just earth.
Your creatures need a bigger lair.
Alright, here we go. Intruders approach. They seek gaps in your fortifications in order to gain entry to your dungeon. A white trail on the map indicates their progress. Click the icon at the top of the control panel to see a bigger map. So that must be this one here. Okay. And then I can see a little zoom in here. This must be their approach. Yeah, I see. Okay, so these white trails show us where the intruders are, and they're looking for holes in our defense. So luckily we've fortified all the walls. Let's see, what does this say? Why not have a handful of creatures ready to drop on top of intruders. To pick up creatures quickly, left click them from within the creatures panel. You can only drop creatures within the confines of your dungeon.
Your creatures need a bigger lair.
So this must be here. Those must be my imps. These must be my flies. These must be my beetle. Ooh, I've got one of each. Okay. So we're waiting to see what the intruders do, if they can find an entry, and then we'll drop some things on them. So yeah, so it looks like our imps go around just reinforcing the walls. This is the area we built out that was weak. So building too quickly, I guess, would let your defenses kind of lapse and make you vulnerable. It looks like they can't tunnel through the walls. They just keep kind of poking around, and so they're going to move around until they find the weak spot, which I think is going to be over here by our lake. That's the way it looks to me, at least. Looking up at the map there. Sorry, I'm dragging around a bunch. I'm just trying to keep an eye on these guys here. So it looks like, yeah, the imps are just trying to stay busy. I'm thinking we're going to get, yeah, an entry here. Creatures right here.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to... Okay, there we go. We got rid of all of our creatures.
Creatures need a bigger lair.
And I think I killed them. And then we still have this guy over here that's going to come around. So it looks like once they've done this, now we have kind of a tunnel area built that we might want to go in and reinforce. And I don't know if my imps will do that automatically. Looks like this might be the hero that we just killed. Let's wait and see if this guy makes it all the way around here. That's kind of interesting how they're digging a tunnel on the outside of my dungeon. Let's see. Alright, it looks like it's about time.
Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
And my beetles are going to destroy him.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Savor your first victory while you can. You have attracted the wrath of the Lord of this realm. His party will soon be here. Interesting. And then I got some gold from him. So, with some gold, I'm going to build some more dungeon room. Or lair for creatures. The Lord of the Land has arrived. I can smell his fear. Defeat him and the realm is yours. So I'm thinking that might be
your creatures are under
a mission in each one.
Your creatures are
alright, so he killed my fly. So let's go to my creatures.
Your gold reserves are running low.
Can I drop my beetles here? No. It won't let me drop my beetles.
under attack.
I can just drop them in the lair, I guess. Oh, looks like he was able to get through. Oh no, the flies.
Your
Man,
creatures
came
are
over here.
falling
So
in
why are they
battle.
fighting?
Food
So
is
some
scarce.
flies came over here to
Enlarge your
kill
hatchery.
him. Getting some damage done to
Your
him.
creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are under attack.
He definitely is doing better at killing my
falling in
flies
battle.
than my flies are at killing him. Yeah, we'll have to adjust this mouse sensitivity. It's a little too much for me. Alright, there comes another fly. So it looks like the flies are, as they said, they're the fast movers. They're kind of going to intercept first. But they're pretty weak. So they can maybe slow down the invasion. But they're doing a decent bit of damage to him. They're going to get him kind of getting close to half-life. Maybe about a quarter off now. So by the time the beetles intercept him, we can...
Your creatures are under attack.
Get there. Let's see. So that beetle was already damaged.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
I'm trying to
Your creatures are falling in
beat
battle.
him
Your
before he
creatures are
kills all my
attacking the enemy.
beetles.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are
Imps
under
can fight
attack.
him. I don't know if imps will fight him or not.
Your gold reserves are running low.
This could be really close.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle.
Alright, we've overwhelmed him with some imps at the end. Your work here is done. Now there is no one to prevent you from obliterating this nauseating realm and expanding your empire into a neighboring land. Nice. Success! The land is yours. Press space to proceed to the next realm. Alright, so we press space and we finished. Looks like the tutorial...
War and anthrax have taken to this land like fleas to a rat. The region is, thanks to your unstinting efforts, now a major eyesore.
So you can see there's tons of, like, it looks like they're starting to loop here, but tons of, like, statistics, things you can do, and ways to get points that give you style for, you can see some of these are traps and other ghosts and other things like that. Oh, and I got onto the high score table. Andrew. That's kind of interesting. Let's hit enter. Been a long time since I've seen a high score table.
A hideous sham of a town in which the prosperous citizens have no gripes or moans. Sadly, even the children are happy and secure. This is because they aren't punished for non-existent crimes.
Interesting. So let's see. Can we... Is there a save or does it just autosave? I don't know.
Coziton.
Let's load this next level and let's see. It still had a T, so I don't know if it's another tutorial level. Let's find out. Remember the lessons you learned in Branahawk. You must build a treasure room, a lair, and a hatchery, and you'll need to claim a portal. Build rooms in squares of at least 9 tiles to increase the efficiency of the room. Okay, so it tells us 9 tiles is kind of the efficiency. Let's see, can we save here? Yes, okay.
Game saved.
Game saved. That's pretty fun. So yeah, I can see the parallels to Evil Genius. And where it's, you know, how and why people would say it's a spiritual successor. Gold seem show up on the map, so that's where we get gold from. Of that, I want to try out a little bit more of this and see. I need to adjust the. What is this spell? I need to adjust the mouse sensitivity so that I'm not zipping around as much, so I can actually get onto what I want. I feel like this is just a little too much for me. But for now, we've saved that. We're going to go back to our level map. Okay, and then we'll start exploring. So it looks like
in which the prosperous citizens have no gripes.
there's a whole realm here that we're going to try and take over, and that's our goal. This must be our
This is because they are punished
Lookout
for
Castle.
non-existent crimes.
I don't know. This is interesting. So, definitely leave me any comments. Tell me. See, this is where I say the mouse sensitivity is a little too high. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you've played this. If you have any tips or tricks to help me out as I explore through this, or the best way to make it enjoyable. Otherwise, if you like this video, click the like. Feel free to subscribe so you can see more of our content, and we'll keep making what are hopefully good, fun videos for you of some interesting games. All right, you guys have a good day, everybody.